Making money for the Corona.
My Corona.
All right,
Oh my
guys,
God,
we are back. We're back now with why am I feeling like
Another underground comedy update. Look at this.
I feel like we're just like this. We're like, you know
It's the gravitational pull of my enormous head. You can't help it.
I love it. I'm just,
If you're not careful, you'll get caught in my gravitational pull, and you'll
I just
become a
start-
satellite.
just going around and around.
and it'll just start
and
floating around me.
and around.
Guys, it's Friday the 13th.
Isn't that crazy?
I know it
And
is.
it makes perfect sense because the world ended yesterday. And look at this guy.
No, it's still
Our
ending.
guest has just walked
It's
in.
still ending. Our guest just walked in. We're trying to do the underground comedy update.
This has been the strangest day.
Did you bring a box of White Claw?
Holy shit.
That's amazing.
That's
I
awesome.
fucking love you, dude. I think I've yeah.
That's no.
That's
Yeah,
no.
this is It's okay. We're just gonna.
No, we should just keep it like this.
It doesn't
Yeah, we
matter,
are.
actually.
We are.
I really like it, actually.
Yeah, no, I do too.
Everything
I do too.
happens for a reason.
What was Ricky Gervais like? Idiot abroad. Somebody should just
just constantly walk by. It's like, what are you doing?
Well, that's what
No,
this
you
is.
filmed it.
I
If
know,
there's
that's funny.
anything you're gonna learn from this underground comedy update, it is that
The world's going
the world's
crazy.
going to shit
I don't know
in
if-
handbasket.
I don't know if any
yeah.
listeners are in LA. But
If you don't
it's the
know,
apocalypse
chances
out
are
there.
all three of us won't have a job by Monday.
Yeah, by Monday
Who
we
cares?
won't.
Because they're shutting
Fuck
down
that job.
Everything, they're shutting it all down.
Yeah.
Gig economy's going down the drain. Food
Yep.
stamps are out by April 1st.
We're all going to move in
Jokes
with
on
Gordon,
us.
Jokes on
and
us.
we're going to live with him.
Yep, he's gonna teach us the ways. And what else?
But in seriously, really, we are trying to figure out. At this point, by the time this podcast is posted, we'll probably know more. But at this point in time, like because of the nationwide emergency, like they're shutting down everything.
Yeah.
So we're just really trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the last episode of Cousins and Sons because we will be entering a Mad Max like reality.
Yep.
In which I have to use Pepper as a sex slave to trade goods and services. Do you know how Friday the 13th this is? Again, not superstitious. This is the second time we fucking recorded this.
Yeah.
The first time the audio just went, nah. No, not gonna work.
I have no idea what we said, and now I know
We found out you had a crossbow.
I have a crossbow. There we go.
Oh yeah, I have 2 swords.
So we're ready.
Yeah.
Pepper's got baseball bats. We're good to go.
We're good to go. And I got oregano, guys, because essential oils works if you want it to.
And I mean, there's not much to say about comedy. I went to the store, didn't get up at the store.
Oh, you went to the store though? I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
That's
on
awesome.
Monday, and
Fuck it.
yeah. Also, like, because they're closing a main room in the store, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
because
close main room.
there's
any-
more than 250 people that
Yeah.
can fit in there.
Yeah. If everyone doesn't know, I mean, I'm sure you guys know, we're here in Los Angeles, California, specifically North Hollywood, and it's been raining for 2 solid days.
Yeah.
Like this is, if I was a superstitious man, I'd believe this is currently the biblical Christian apocalypse. Like, it's crazy.
That's amazing.
Either way, I think I'll be fine. I'm not afraid to eat a person.
Hold on one second.
Oh, hey, Gordon, don't take any pictures of that stuff.
Move the White Claw.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. By the way, it's podcast number 2 in
Should
our
we just
brand
bring
new
Gordon
studio.
on right here? Gordon, bring you and your White Claws over here.
This whole thing is this is all we got. We're literally I'm gonna transition this whole thing.
Yeah, I can just go to my seat.
Well,
Guys, this I guess is the update. And then soon you're gonna meet this beautiful man, but there's already an intro for
yeah,
that.
we already did the intro, but you're gonna see what we talked about. And I wore my Johnny Cupcakes because I love it for the Nuggets because the NBA is no more for right now. So yeah,
Shitty.
there's lots of things. Disneyland, NBA, stock market, everything's crashing, going down.
I'm so happy of all the people that we could have had as a guest
On Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, it's Gordon.
Gordon
Because I
Jackson.
feel
And he-
he'll
and he
have
walks
some
in with a White
amazing
Claw.
insights on how the world is
love
actually ending.
Yeah.
Dude, were you drinking those on the drive over here?
off the record.
If you didn't hear that, he said off the record. Couldn't be more on the record.
Yep.
Well, I say we just
let's do that. Thank you guys for Underground Comedy Update. We
Hopefully
hope that
this isn't the
you
last
see
episode.
this, and yeah, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the episode of the podcast as well. Fuck.
Wow, dude. Today sucks. We all suck. No, Travis, you're all right.
Oh my gosh.
Gordon.
Gordon, how you doing?
Good to see you.
This episode of Cousins Sons is brought to you by the Masani Group. As you guys know, Garon and I train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. One of our black belts is not only a black belt in BJJ, but also in the housing market. Can help you get the best deals on homes in the greater Los Angeles area. Just call the Masani Group at 626-263-0434 or visit their website at themasanigroup.com. This episode of Cousins & Sons is brought to you by Authentic Muay Thai Supply. This is an online fightwear store where you can find the best, most authentic Muay Thai protection gear, training gear, boxing gloves, and Muay Thai shorts straight up from Thailand. Good prices, good people. Check them out over at authenticmuaythaisupply.com and enjoy this episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Nailed it, Pepper.
Oh.
So this week, we're looking forward to the guy coming on this week who is...
Coming.
One of our buddies.
Yep, he's coming. If he doesn't, he's
Good
probably
old
making you
Casanova
come in.
of our day.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I'm sure he's going to share a lot of Tinder and
Any
Bumble
ladies
misadventures.
any lady listeners, you've probably fucked this guy.
Probably. If not, you will after this, after we post it in the thing. And hit him up. He's a beautiful man you're about to see.
Our buddy, Gordon Jackson, everybody.
Yeah. Enjoy.
You'll be proud of someone. Just give me a chance to make your shout.
And then it starts going down. I'm like, oh my God, that's great.
I know.
White Claw Friday.
White Claw Friday doesn't make any sense, but
No.
whatever.
When you walked in with White Claws, I was like, this guy.
Oh, dude, I creamed myself.
He was
I
about
was
to
gonna
Friday
have
the
you pick
13th.
up coffee.
They're refreshing.
Yeah.
They are, and they get you a little buzzed, which is always nice.
Yeah. Where'd you get the White Claws out? If it's
Target.
Was there a line? Were people there losing their shit and you're just there buying a box of White Claws?
Well, here's the thing. I went there see if they had toilet paper, and they didn't have toilet paper. Then I looked to the left, and there was boxes of White Claw, and I was like, "This won't help me, but it won't like hurt me either."
That's a very good point.
Good point. Good
That's
point.
a good point.
Gordon, I have a question to ask you. Are you ready for some... Travis trivia. I never let this thing play. Travis trivia, motherfucker. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, Gordon. This is Travis trivia. The way this works is it's. I let that go on too long. It's going to be the cousins versus Gordon. So one whole brain versus two brains.
Not really.
Yeah, the way that it works is it's going to be you're going to get your first question. All right. If you get that incorrect, the cousins have a chance to steal.
Okay.
If they steal it, then they'll be 1 point ahead, but then it goes to them. So it'll be you versus the cousins. We'll go till 10. If you guys are tied around 4-4 each, we'll do a lightning tiebreaker round.
Right on.
And we'll see. Everyone who's lost so far has been doing well with their careers.
Yeah.
So
That's just how it works.
We have to mention
was
that
Dylan the
every
first one? Yeah.
Every
Dylan
episode
Sullivan
we have
was the
to
first one to lose to the cousins after
And
they got beat three
he was
times
on
in a
Lights
row.
Out with David Spade a few weeks later.
So,
coincidence?
hey.
I don't know.
Total actual coincidence?
I love Dylan.
For sure.
Dylan lost.
I love to.
Dylan didn't
Lost.
lose, yeah.
Man, so if I win, I'm better than Dylan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, cool.
Well, yeah,
I love Dylan.
but you're missing the point. You want to lose.
Okay.
Okay.
Bring up the mic. My signals mean nothing to you.
What was it last week? He waved at you?
I waved it like, and then you just waved back. Okay.
It's like, no, that meant 5 minutes.
For anyone
I'm a
listening at home,
weirdo,
I just needed Pepper to bring
Can
the
you
mic
get
up.
the
a bit.
White Claws a little closer?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like my emotional support White Claws.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, you've probably heard it during the update. The world is falling apart. Actually, pretty soon we're just going to hear this.
I'm laughing because it's true.
So, guys, I'll explain how this is going to work. Gordon, you're going to get the first question. Courtesy of Pepper, this is going to be some Lord of the Rings trivia. We try to find some good apocalypse trivia, but since it hasn't happened yet, we don't know.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
You can't have
we
trivia on
just don't
something
know.
we don't know how
Exactly.
it works.
Yeah.
I can do like the first few seasons of The Walking Dead trivia.
And I wish they had that. I wish they
We
had
don't
that.
have that.
They probably do
working-
somewhere, but we need
Yeah.
it specifically.
When this podcast
Like-
actually makes money, maybe we'll start writing our own questions.
Or we'll hire
We're
a writer.
using
We'll hire a
not a
writer.
sponsor, usefultrivia.com.
Yep.
So question number 1, Gordon, are you ready? The Lord of the Rings movies are based on a novel by what author? Is it J.K. Rowling, J.R.R. Tolkien, J.M. Barrie, or H.G. Wells?
Is multiple choice?
Yeah.
Oh, easy. J.R. Token B.
Suck up, that is correct.
The modest mouse over here.
Oh my God, dude.
All right, already kicking
Killing
off to a
it.
good
Okay.
start.
It's okay.
Pretty
This
easy
next one's
question.
hard.
This
Yeah.
next one's for you guys. Cousins.
I said it.
God damn it, Pepper.
Okay.
Pepper and Garon. What is the first voice we hear in the Fellowship of the Rings? Is it Frodo, Gandalf, Bilbo, or Galadriel? First voice you hear.
Bilbo.
No, is it? I was gonna say Gandalf, but
Go Gandalf. That
let's
sounds
go
good, too.
Gandalf.
That is incorrect. Chance to steal. All right, so now it's down to 75%. Would it be Frodo, Bilbo, or Galadriel?
Is Galadriel Kate Blanchett? Yeah, it's her.
That is absolutely correct. Remember, she's the one who says, "One ring to rule them all." It's in the
Right.
darkness.
It just
right.
does the
That
whole
is
thing.
right. That is right.
Exactly. All
Oh
right.
my God, she's
We're coming back to
hot.
Gordon. It's
She's
2-0. You're fucking crushing puss right now, Gordon. Question number 3 for Gordon. The only way to destroy the ring of power is to throw it into the fire of, man, you're getting softballs. Mount Zion, Mount Doom, Mount Mordor, or Mount Moria.
It is a Mount Doom.
That is fucking correct. Boom.
We're gonna get fucking
3-0. Well, maybe come back this century,
Nope.
cousins.
Yeah.
Nope.
It could be.
You never know.
We don't
Yeah.
know what a comeback is.
All right. Well, question number 4 for
bad
the
at coming
cousins
back.
here. Trying to get on the board.
On the board.
All right. While traveling through the mines of Moria, which member of the Fellowship of the Rings is killed by the Balrog? The Balrog, sorry.
The Barati.
The Balrog. Is it Boromir, Frodo, Gandalf, or Aragorn?
What are the first and last one?
Boromir, Frodo, Gandalf, Aragorn. And it was killed by the Balrog. Do you remember what the Balrog was?
No.
Fuck.
Can we use a lifeline?
Gordon,
Can we ask Gordon?
Without giving it away, do you know what the Balrog is?
It.
Okay.
Of course he does. He's hot. He's nerdy. He's fucking got everything you ever wanted. I hate it so much. Let's go with.
What's the question again?
Okay.
I'm gonna go with.
Well,
it's gonna be either A or D,
So you're thinking either Boromir or Aragorn?
and I think let's just go with A.
We're going with. That is incorrect. Gordon, a chance to steal Frodo,
I think I
Gandalf,
know
or
this.
Aragorn.
It's Gandalf. It's
It's
Gandalf.
It is totally Gandalf. Oh my God!
That's why the
4
White Wizard.
nothing.
I
Then he
thought-
returns as the White Wizard
Yes.
Gandalf.
Right as I answered
So
that, I saw
The Balrog was the old.
artist formerly
Yeah.
known as Gandalf.
By the way, argued by some nerds, where they say when Gandalf falls down the little pit after the Balrog breaks the fucking thing, he goes, "Fly, you fools!"
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
A lot
what
of
does he
nerds
actually say?
argue he was trying to tell them to fly on the eagles to Mordor.
Oh, fly you!
Fly, you fucking idiots! You know what
Get
I mean?
out of here! Fly!
Oh,
fly!
yeah.
But
Yeah,
fly!
you gotta
fly.
know how to summon an eagle to fly. Like no one.
Yeah, exactly. He uses Uber butterflies.
I think the
if you
nerds are
remember.
wrong.
All right, question number 5. This is for Gordon. This would damn near seal your victory
Yeah.
here. Maybe we'll do one more for fun.
Play through the whole thing.
Yeah, we're just gonna play. Yeah, we're gonna go all the way to 10 just to see
He
what's
wants
up.
to kill us.
So, question number 5 for Gordon. What is the name of the Ent who carries Pippin and Merry through Fangorn Forest?
Is it
Was
Treebeard?
It's fucking correct. Didn't even have to read it. Gordon,
Have you seen
Oh,
my
slams
God!
up.
Oh my God!
Wow.
This is the first time.
This is
This is
This is
an unprecedented
embarrassing.
episode. It's pretty impressive.
Wow!
All right, question 6 for the cousins, just because why not? Garen's already texted
I'm
me for
already.
help.
I'm telling everyone. We need help over here.
All right, question number 6 for the cousins. In the Two Towers, who is Sauron's spy in Rohan? Was it Gimli, Gollum, Grima, or Gamling? This one's a little tougher.
The spy?
Yeah, Sauron has a spy in Rohan. Was it Gimli, Gollum, Grima, or Gamlen?
Grimmy, or whatever that is.
Gimli?
Yeah.
That would be
Cool.
that's incorrect there. For a steal, who do you think it is? Was it Gollum, Grima, or Gamling?
Man, dude, it's either C or D.
What are you feeling?
Say C again.
Grima.
I'm hope
Or Grima.
I've died.
Dude, he's more into this than the host of the goddamn show.
Let's go D.
We're going gambling. Oh, that is actually. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Cousins.
what are the only two options?
Gollum or Grima?
Glom.
I thought Grima was. I meant to say Grima the first time. I didn't know there was options for it. But okay,
Do it.
Grima.
That is a correct.
That was my
answer.
initial
Grima.
answer, by the way.
Grima worm tongue.
Cool. We didn't.
Fun facts.
We didn't get blown out.
All right, there you go. We got a point on the board. It's still 5. It's 5-1. Gordon has definitely already won. But just for shits and giggles, let's just keep going. Gordon, next question. What actor was originally cast as Aragorn? Was it Christian Bale, Stuart Townsend, Brad Pitt, or David Schwimmer? Deep cut.
They had other options.
Yeah. Before old Viggo Mortensen, they cast either Christian Bale, Stuart Townsend, Brad Pitt, or David Schwimmer.
I have no idea. I'm going to go with Christian Bale.
Let's go with Christian Bale. That is incorrect. Cousins, any feelings?
Any feeling?
5-1. You guys could get all the way to 5-2.
So you said, what were the other three?
Stuart Townsend, Brad Pitt, or David Schwimmer?
Let's do Brad Pitt.
Was it Brad Pitt? That is also incorrect. Jordan, it comes back to you at a 50-50. Stuart Townsend or David Schwimmer?
There's no way it was David Schwimmer. If it was David Schwimmer, I'll eat this hat. I will eat it.
Oh, I
Are
hope
you
it's
going to
David
guess
Schwimmer.
Stuart Townsend?
Yeah, I have no idea who Stuart Townsend is, but if they had like that Jewy Friends guy play Aragorn, that's like a fucking weird movie.
So you guess what's
Come
the
with me,
answer?
Frodo.
So you feeling?
We were on a break, Frodo.
Just for clarity.
Yeah, Stuart
Stuart
Townsend.
Townsend. That is correct.
Okay.
6-1. David Schwimmer was never even thought of for the role.
I'm
Fun
actually
fact.
surprised he's on this.
Well, it's 6-1.
Okay.
No chance of any victory here.
We're just going to close.
Would you like to keep playing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
let's.
keep going.
It's only a 10-question trivia.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's keep going then. Cousins, in The Return of the King, who kills the Witch King? Would it be Gandalf, Aragorn, Arwen, or Eowyn?
Aragon.
Was it Aragorn? Well, that is incorrect. For the steal.
What can I guess?
In The Return of the King, who kills the Witch King?
You chose the trivia.
Gandalf, Arwen, or Eowyn?
I just want to say for the ladies out there that the person who killed the Witch King was no man.
It was a lady.
It was Eowyn.
Eowyn. That is fucking correct.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that.
So,
He's
like, are you
and
just
a
a huge
feminist.
Lord of the Rings buff all of a sudden?
I fucking love the Lord of the Rings.
Dude, obviously. I'm so glad I chose this
All
for
right,
you.
well, question number 9, again for Gordon to just keep crushing this puss. Number 9,
Literally.
Gordon, who does Sam Gamgee marry at the end of Return of the King? Ooh, deep cut. Pearly Bottom, Daisy Puddle, like just wow. Rosie Cotton, or fucking no one.
It was I'm gonna go with Rosie Cotton. I have no idea.
Rosie, holy shit, it's Rosie Cotton.
Dude, we are getting
Yeah, Sam Gamgee
oaked.
has a crush
Dude.
on Rosie Cotton, Sarah McLeod, a barmaid at a Green Dragon pub, but he is too shy to talk to her. I believe they say that very briefly in conversation while they're trekking.
Okay.
All right, Cousins, to get 2 whole points. It is 8-1.
Cool.
Dude, we got
Final question. I believe in you.
domination.
How many Academy Awards did the Lord of the Rings trilogy
Are you fucking
win?
kidding me? Are you fucking
4,
I know
kidding
the
me?
answer.
7,
Fucking kidding me?
11, 17?
Win?
Yeah, how many did they win? The trilogy.
What was the fourth answer?
Well, it's 4, 7, 11, 17.
It's either 17 or 11.
Oh, I was going to say 7 or 11. Ha!
Let's do 17.
Is it 17? Oh my God, the Cousins got it correct.
Return of the King
At a
alone,
whopping
111.
8-2.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, when he said the trilogy, I was like, no.
8-2. You guys did. Yeah, you were here,
Good game.
and that was Travis. Congratulations, Gordon. Your dick is now 3 inches bigger.
But your career is over.
What do you mean? It's just starting. He Yeah, he lost.
He forgets every
I
time.
won, so I lose in life.
Forgets every time.
Well, it doesn't matter. None of us have careers anymore because
Well,
it's apocalypse
kind of a
time.
weird thing because I'm excited for him because he won. You know what I mean? But then again, I forget it. It's the death of your career.
It is, yeah. It's all downhill from here.
I think you're gonna be fine. Buddy.
So what other things do you like besides Lord of the Rings? Like if that's you like Star Wars?
Is this a date?
I do love Star
dude, I'm
Wars.
going
I
on a
love
date with
Star
you right
Trek.
now.
I love Lord of the Rings.
I'm taking off my pants as we speak.
I love all things nerdy and great.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
You like
it
The-
is
you like
great.
The
Lord of
Office?
Rings is great.
I do.
You like The Office?
I have a
Damn
very
straight.
intimate relationship
Yeah.
with The Office.
Tell us about it. Have you fucked it?
Well, here's
During it.
here's the thing. Like, it's one of my first date moves.
Which
Oh,
is
yeah.
amazing.
Like
Everyone wants to watch
this
The
is
Office.
this is my like typical first date. Is I'll suggest drinks at the Chimney Sweep Lounge, which is in
It's
Sherman
by my house.
Oaks.
It's by my house.
It's by Eric's house. And like during the course of the date, like towards the end, where I'm like, we shouldn't drink anymore.
Right. Getting a little too rowdy.
Getting a little too rowdy.
Yeah.
I will ask a very rhetorical question to the girls I'm dating in my age range, which is, do you like The Office?
Which is always.
It's always
Solid question.
Solid.
Gordon
They
Jackson.
love The Office.
Yeah.
And I asked them the second question, which is, have you ever been to the office?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Oh.
Because it's here, right?
Yeah, because the film set is
It's in the
literally
valley.
here in the valley in NoHo, which is 8 minutes away from the Chimney Sweep Lounge.
Nice.
Ooh.
And so
Towards North Hollywood?
None of the girls, towards North Hollywood.
Okay.
None of the girls I've asked have been to the office
Nice.
and are very down to go from point A to point B.
yeah.
All right. and
It's
then
only an
after
8-minute
Now
drive.
you get there. What's
get-
the move?
You get there, check it out. I park the car. I'm like, we got to get out and like look at the office. We can't just sit in my car and look at the office.
No.
It's like Jurassic Park. Do you want to
gotta
see
get
the
down.
dinosaurs or do you want to
You
touch
gotta
them?
get down.
So we get out of the car.
Yeah.
And we look at the office, and I got my arm around the shoulder. I go for like the arm around the shoulder, like what we're
Nice.
like. I'm sorry,
Corona.
yeah, like that. Like
You're just gonna give all our guests coronavirus.
I'll go for the kiss.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Right on.
Nice.
Now check this out though.
Oh, the
We've
arm
gone
and the
from
shoulder
point
one
A to
move.
point B.
I like that one.
That's
Okay.
a good like date move. Like if you've already gone from point A to point B,
Yeah.
Right.
roll the dice for point C, man.
Oh yeah.
Roll the dice
it.
for
Yeah.
point C.
What's your batting average? Would you say from going from B to C?
From B to C, I give myself 60-40.
It's pretty damn good.
Yep.
Okay.
Good odds.
Yep, because
good
I have Ben and Jerry's ice cream in my freezer always, and no
My
one
God.
will say no to Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
What kind? Which Ben and Jerry's?
Let's go milk and cookies and the Tonight Dough.
oh, what
Tonight
about
Tonight
No
Dough.
Cherry Garcia?
Solid.
No, Cherry Garcia is trash. No, really. Like Jerry Garcia is in his grave right now, just like rolling
Just
over, just like fuck Ben and Jerry's.
Dude, that Tonight Dough is really good.
I don't know what
Is that
the
one
hell
that
they do
changes?
tonight, though,
Is
but
that a
it's great.
different one
It's
that
the
they
best.
do all the time, or is this the same one they did like a few years ago for the Tonight Dough? Like
the
what's in
same.
it? It's the same. Cool.
It's the Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah,
ice
Jimmy
cream.
It's,
Fallon
even
it's
know what the hell
half
you
baked,
guys are talking
but
about.
with cookies instead of
Yeah.
brownies.
Oh my gosh.
And then it's a swirl of chocolate and vanilla.
you.
I'm fucking.
I'm gonna go home right
Daddy
now.
knows.
can we get an applause?
That was from memory. I never read anything. I've just eaten enough Ben and
Yeah, he
Jerry's.
doesn't.
By the way, if you get brownie batter core, that's
That's good stuff too.
pretty solid stuff. But I mean, Tonight Dough I think is universally loved. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like if you're rolling the dice with a lady, if she likes it or not, I think you made the right move.
Point C is also 5 minutes from the office.
What?
Are you here in NoHo as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking there you go.
Nice. Point. So you have it down to a
That's brilliant.
distance ratio.
Yeah.
Of course you're 60-40.
Yeah.
Like that is.
It's
You
good.
really have.
Now, what I'd like to know this: when the 40%, what happens?
40%, it's either like I won't score,
Okay,
which is fine.
It's okay. First date?
Yeah, first date. I'm never going into a first date expecting to score.
right?
That's a
I'm
bad
going
thing
to
to do.
try to though.
Yeah,
I'm going to try to though.
100%.
Yeah.
I know when a girl is uncomfortable. I can read the situation,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay,
That's
Like,
that's
this is
half
it.
the
Yeah,
battle,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
I'll text you later
yeah.
and take you
Naturally.
back to the chimney sweep. Or we'll get to my house and
repeat
I'll see what'll happen at my house. Sometimes we don't have sex at my house. Sometimes we just watch. I have like these two movies that are great that you should definitely watch if you have them at your house, because these movies are 40 minutes long.
Oh, so they're nice and quick.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
nice and quick, short.
What
and
are you said 2 of them.
there's 2 of them.
Okay.
Which are Towards a Pharmacy.
There's a movie called Towards the Pharmacy.
Toward a Pharmacy and 7 Days in Hell. Both of them are mockumentaries starring Andy Samberg.
You have them on
course.
Blu-ray or DVD or just
They're on HBO. So
just have it,
The good old H.
but you have it on repeat. Like
I say Tour de Pharmacy
I
is a
have
spoof
them on.
on.
I have a smart TV with the HBO
yeah,
app
so you
on
have
it.
it on it.
Tour de Pharmacy, for anyone at home doesn't know, that's the one about Lance Armstrong, basically.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
It's quite good. I've seen that one. I haven't seen 7 Days in Hell, though. What's that one about?
7 Days in Hell is with Andy Samberg and Kit Harington from Game of Thrones.
Oh, is that the tennis one? Oh, that
Yes.
is.
Oh.
Did you like the rapper
I
one
saw
that
the
he
preview
did?
for that one. I watched it.
Did you like the rapper one not the rapper, but the
Where they're singing?
Yeah, the singing.
The Justin Bieber
I
one?
didn't see it.
The Justin Bieber one.
Pop star
Yeah,
one.
the
Pop star
Pop
one
Star
is dope.
one.
Pop
Yeah.
star is dope.
Oh, yeah. Never Stop, Never Stopping.
yeah.
But both of those movies
it's called.
are 90 minutes.
Oh, you can't be
Oh,
doing
yeah.
that.
No, I
40
got
minutes.
40-minute movies.
40 is a proper TV movie time.
Yeah.
Did you watch them both?
No, just one. Just one.
You didn't let them choose.
Just
And
one.
You let them pick?
like either like during the movie I'll try to make a move, or after the movie I'll try and make a move.
That's a good. That's a good move.
You know what? 40%. I've always gotten the top off. We might have stopped like after the
Right.
top is off, but like I've seen boobies.
So,
yeah.
so you're betting 100 in Boob Town.
Yeah.
That's
What?
So is it like one of those things
I'm
of like,
betting
you're
1,000.
like, you
100's bad.
you do some making out, some heavy petting and whatnot, and then you go back to watching the movie. And then you go back to fucking making out a little bit, top comes off, then you go back to watching
Yes.
the movie.
Yeah.
Then comes back again. You know what I mean? You try to stick the hands down the
well,
pants.
yeah,
she says no, and you gotta go back to watching the movie.
She can say no, and you can still go back to the boobs. There's
Yeah.
nothing stopping you from going. The
Is
boobs
there-
have already been deemed okay.
It's true. Is there a point in the movie now that you've done this that you know almost like you even have that statistic of like this is that moment, minute 9, where they are either into it or they're not, and this is where I go for.
So here's the thing.
What are we going for? A
I
kiss?
love both of those movies
Yeah.
so much.
So you get to watch.
I have no qualms watching these movies over and over and over again. So I don't have a point in the movie. No, I don't.
You just fill it out like a,
No. I like to kiss when people kiss. You know, like if you're watching a movie and someone kisses in the movie.
Solid.
I like to go
that's a good move.
for
Good
it
move.
there.
Good move.
Because
Yeah.
they're not talking. They're just kissing. So if they're not
You're not
talking, we
missing
know what
anything.
kissing
You know
looks
what's going
like.
on.
Yeah. So we might as well be doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want to be
Shit,
left out.
if I was at you at the movies, I think we should just start kissing.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
if not, we're just wasting our time.
Yeah, right.
I get your angle here.
You can fuck at the movie theater now. Like there's no one there. It's empty.
Coronavirus town, brother. Yeah.
And those
they're
seats, dude.
empty.
Those seats.
That's a
Dude,
good
I've
idea.
done that.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
Can I talk about the coronavirus really
Yes.
quickly?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Please
okay.
do.
That's
All right.
all we talked about.
This is the most humble brag I've ever said.
Okay.
Ever. Have you guys ever had so many girls over at your place that your roommates are scared for their health? I got home in the kitchen today, and my roommate comes in and goes, "Hey, like this corona thing is pretty scary. Do you think you could have like a few less random?"
Wow, dude, that's a great problem
That's
to have.
fucking amazing.
Wow.
I don't. I mean, there's.
It is
I think
literally the
that's-
funniest
You know, I think
thing.
you should
that
double it up
statement
now.
speaks for
Just because he asked.
itself.
you.
That's amazing.
I want a T-shirt.
Just when I thought you couldn't get any better, Gordon
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah, that's
You did it.
that's all in
You
Victoria.
did it.
Victoria said those words.
I love the idea that you're patient zero for all the women of Los Angeles. Just spreading the
Yeah.
goddamn
Dude, that's how we
coronavirus.
introduced you, bro.
You're like good luck, Chuck.
We're
but
like,
for this.
yeah.
Yeah, they're all getting married now, like
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of me.
because
Like,
of
I
you,
did
yeah.
that, yeah.
And
Yeah.
with
That is the
coronavirus.
plot
No, it's
line
a
of
good
Good
thing
Luck
for you.
Chuck.
Good
Yeah,
thing for
you. 100%,
Yeah,
yeah.
except Chuck was sad about it.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
an
yeah,
idiot.
I'm very glad that I am not marrying any of these women. Like I wish them all like health and happiness with all of their partners out there.
Do you see a world where Gordon Jackson gets married?
Yeah.
Nice.
Is it like how old are you,
44.
Gordon?
44.
I am
You're gonna wait-
44.
44. 44. That's
Okay.
that was my
How
goal.
old are you now, by the way? You're in your 20s, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Nice.
So you still got 20 solid years of smashing left.
Dude, he's gonna be such an expert. Can you imagine?
Yeah. The only reason I'm doing it is because George Clooney finally decided to do it.
At 44, right?
Yeah. And he said he'd never do it. And he's like, all right, I guess I'll marry this
who do you-
model.
who-
I guess.
Oh, he married a model.
Yeah.
I guess
Why
I'll
the
marry
He
models?
this
married a
model.
model lawyer who works for the UN
Oh.
defending civil rights.
Oh, so she's smart. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's like one of the hottest, smartest humans who's ever existed.
Perfect.
So
For sure.
naturally.
100%.
Naturally. Yeah.
Well, you gotta love it. Use your
I'll
gifts.
see
you
if
know?
Emma Watson's available when I'm 40.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
I just want a witch in the family.
Yeah. You guys would look good
A
together
muggle?
too.
I'll go
As long as she like stayed
She's a
clean.
tiny lady, too.
She's full muggle. She's
Yeah,
not even a
full
half
No,
blood.
no.
No. We should have done Harry Potter
Oh, I know,
trivia. You
dude.
guys would have done way
Actually, I've been watching that in the last 2 days because
Yeah,
that's
mine
my busy
has-
day.
her
That's
ma-
what I watch on the rainy
What's
days.
the American term for it? No mages. If you're
Is
keeping
that
up on your
fantastic?
fantastic piece.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I do like
I
the
tried
idea
and
of
I
an
fell
American Hogwarts, but
That'd be cool.
build a wall.
Wait, is
Keep
there
the
is
wizards
there
out.
one? Is there one? There's not.
there technically is. It's all like Native American themed kind of thing.
Are
According
you
to
serious?
yeah,
That's racist.
like there's like the Thunderbird, like the yeah. It's kind of got.
Did you see
Pepper
it?
just tried to
Did
get
it
you to
look
suck
good?
his
Did it look good?
It did look good on camera. Suck it.
I was like, fine, I'll get married.
Oh, everybody's white clawing.
White Claw.
You want to watch?
No, I'm okay. Thank you though.
I don't even drink,
I'm
dude.
waiting
But
till
when
coronavirus
Gordon Jackson
takes
brings
Gordon
fucking
Jackson, yeah.
White Claws in, you have to.
It's a party
It's a party.
around Gordon Jackson every time too.
Dude, I went to.
I was so happy to see you with this and not your diabetes-filled fucking big gulp.
Gordon is the king of big gulp.
I drink so much soda.
How,
Do you go straight sugar or are you a diet man?
I'm a diet man.
diet same.
Diet, so much Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi.
But to say if you're drinking
I
that
thought
much
that- I just
sugary
thought it
water,
all
you
tastes
couldn't
like
have that beautiful
shit.
jawline.
No, I love them.
I know, but I don't drink soda, but like I used to, and but I never got into the diet thing.
yeah.
Everyone's like all into Diet Coke forever, right?
Did
It's
you-
like a fad
I think you have to have been fat at one point.
Thank you, Travis.
Yeah.
to get it.
So wait,
Travis is my
were-
spirit fat.
You were also.
Yeah, like if
So
you,
Gordon, you lost. Did you lose weight or did you?
I lost 135 pounds.
Dude,
When? How old were you when this happened?
I was 19.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
I've put some back on, obviously, but I was 21 when I started. I was 370.
There you go.
Yeah, how big did you get?
335.
Holy fuck! Are you kidding me?
Damn.
you lost.
So what do you do? What do you
Me.
do to stay? Because obviously, Gordon, all I do is see you drinking White Claws, eating licorice, and drinking big gulps.
I go to the gym for about an hour every day.
That's it.
Yep.
7 days a week.
And during the morning and at lunch, I eat healthy. I like either a 4-egg omelet or like 3 packets of oatmeal. And then at lunch, I'll have some like grilled chicken and vegetables. And then for dinner, it's going to be Dave's Hot Chicken, Taco Bell, In-N-Out.
Wow.
Do you overeat? Do you think? Or do you monitor that at all?
I don't like, because like if I'm eating healthy in the morning and in the afternoon, I
just don't
think
pay
I'm still
attention?
like in like the right, like, I don't monitor calories or
No,
anything like
no.
that. I just feel like.
As long as you're working out, you can usually maintain
Exactly.
that.
Do you go
Yeah.
to the gym every day?
Yep,
my
I went to the
big
gym
problem,
today. I loved going to the gym today. That's empty.
There's nobody there, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
We
Did
were
you wear
talking
gloves?
Nope.
No rubber gloves?
Nope.
Jordan, why would you? You know, because you are an unstoppable human being.
Gloves are
You
for
know?
ladies.
I did use the Purell machine periodically.
Well, I saw.
Yeah.
Great, yeah.
Um,
I'm always, even before this, I wipe everything down at the gym. Like, I can't believe people that leave sweat on a machine. I'm like, what kind of fucking piece
I
of
don't
shit?
know why that's even a
Yeah.
thing.
Well, and honestly, as long as you're working out, you'll keep it off too. Because my big problem was I kind of hit a poverty pocket, and I couldn't work out for 6 months, and then it all fucking came back. And then like I'm slowly losing it now because I can actually been working out for the last 2 months.
You're a beautiful
But-
man. You guys are
You guys are both
inspirations.
fucking
It's beautiful.
sexy.
I hate it so much.
But that's how you get on the diet train.
yeah, for sure.
You have to
Garen,
have been
Garen and I got to
fat.
start doing that then.
I gotta. Yeah, we're just gonna come over.
You guys
to-
do the jujitsu. Are your jujitsu classes canceled?
No, actually, every time I get a message or I see something that's posted about it on Facebook or whatever or Instagram, I'm like, oh shit, is this it?
Yeah, I did.
It?
I'm like,
Did you just
everybody
cancel?
canceled?
I'm gonna sign up for jiu-jitsu classes. I
Dude, you
need something to do. I'm down.
Come on.
You need to. You'd be good at it. Have you done any martial arts before?
Never.
Oh, perfect. This is a perfect one.
I'm
It's
so
a perfect one.
yeah.
I think you'd be good at it. Are you flexible?
No.
Oh, yeah, you'd be great at it.
You'd be
then.
great. Then. Just 'cause
Be great at it.
Like with time, maybe.
I meant sexually.
Sexually, he's flexible.
Flex. Nice.
Dude, I had the volume down too.
Dude,
bro.
we need to sit down and really work on some of these effects. I think we can get creative.
I want to change the name or
wish-
the sounds from Travis Trivia to "That is correct,"
Great.
and then of course wrong Trump, because that.
We need a wrong.
We got
Do you
some
think
solid
we
ones.
could specifically get Trump's wrong?
Oh, that'd be totally easy.
Wrong.
He says it. Just go through the
Wrong.
debate and cut the fucking audio. Wrong.
Wrong.
We can make a song out of it.
China. I love the mouth drop when Trump talks. It's like, you say, China. Like that chin goes way down.
Dude, have you seen the footage of when he addressed the union and then the C-SPAN left the camera on for an extra minute? And and then after he gave that speech, he went, "Okay." Like, I don't know what we're gonna do. Everybody's fucked. Okay.
He was like, "Oh well, that would sucked. Let's see behind the curtain on that one."
And,
Is Mike Pence still in charge?
Of the yes,
Okay.
he's doing great.
Is it cool if we talk politics?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Like I think
Garon's not cool. Yes.
so.
I don't care. I just-
before
I'll be
this
inputting.
coronavirus thing,
Yeah.
I was 100% sure Trump was getting reelected.
Same.
100%. But
You
now,
don't think so?
now it's 50-50.
Against
how-
Biden, you think?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's all that matters because it's the
Dude, you know how
economy
many
right
people
now.
are going to lose their
Yeah.
fucking jobs
Yeah.
because of this, and they're going to put all the blame on him. All
Which is- it's
Biden would
kinda
have
bullshit,
to do
though.
is go, look how he mishandled this
Yep,
epidemic."
Exactly.
If he can even finish that sentence, yeah.
Yeah, we're going wrong.
Sleepy Joe.
My sister, I mean
Sleepy
wife.
Joe.
Sleepy Joe is one of my favorite nicknames.
He never knows where he's at. Am I in Vermont or am I in Ohio?
I still am pretty upset.
You're in Vermont. Oh, it's a great town, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, Biden's I don't understand why the Democrats were pushing for Biden so much, because I like Bernie, because I think he's just different and he's out of his mind. And I love
out
it,
of his mind.
Right? I feel like he had the biggest chance of winning even before the epidemic or whatever. And I think now, I don't understand why all all Democrats think people want the Obama era back. Like, Obama era kind of created the monster that's Trump right now.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of people just a bunch of rednecks freaked out about how everything is and things going really poorly for them. And now Biden's just the reminder of the times before.
Yep.
It doesn't matter that it's worse now. It doesn't matter. He's a reminder of the time before, and they in their minds voted for change.
Yeah.
So there's no way, like, I can't, the liberal bubble that exists out here blows my fucking mind. I was like, do you guys even think about everyone else?
No.
Not even
even close.
The most
doesn't even cross their
selfish
minds.
place on the planet, Los Angeles.
I know, and they're like, dude, I still hear people like overhear people at the bar talking politics, and they are just jerking each other off. I'm like, you guys don't understand what everyone else is doing.
No.
And because of that, we're gonna get 4 more years of Donald Trump.
Maybe
Listen,
though,
if I
because of
don't
this
win-
virus though,
Maybe not.
I think
You're
it's
thinking-
50-50.
Yeah,
Really?
Depending on how
I don't know.
next-
We still got some time though.
Because April 1st, he's taking away 700,000 people's food stamps, and all those people are in a gig economy, and all those people are going to lose their jobs for the next month. Us included. Like, me and Katie were like, let's fucking go get some goddamn assistance. But as far as April 1st goes, we won't be able to. So I think people are going to take to the fucking streets, and
Take
it's
to
going
the
to get
streets.
bad.
If everything
Dance
is closed, all you can do is vote.
All you can do is vote and riot.
Well, no, yeah, but when you open the polls and no one has anything to do, that's going to be a gathering more than 250 people though.
It's true.
So how's this going to work out? You have to sign up for your day that you're going to go vote.
Just have to do more mail-in ballots. They'll have to figure that out.
Well, also the reason why they
Is that allowed?
They should do. Oh, this will be the reason they figure out a text and ballot thing, even though you'll be able to hack that.
text and ballot.
But
You can hack the machines.
yeah, you'll hack that. Yeah.
Did you ever see Hacking Democracy? Basically how the CIA helped them hack the voting machines in Central America and get the leaders they wanted. Yeah.
I saw the 1996 film Hackers, starring Angelina Jolie with that pixie cut. Now that was a movie.
Those shits and pants in that movie.
She did.
I just remember it was somehow her butt looked good in cargo pants is what I remember the most about that.
I also saw The Net, starring Sandra Bullock. Also a really good computer movie.
That's pretty solid.
Have you guys heard of that indie film, The Matrix? Three's comedy.
Three.
Pool 3. There
Fourth
we go.
one's coming out.
Oh, they are making a fourth Matrix,
Yeah,
right?
it's coming out the same day as John Wick
Is
4.
Keanu in it?
Yeah, of course.
What are they doing in John Wick? I tried to watch John Wick 3. I liked it, but it was just intense as
No,
fuck.
dude, I watched it in
crazy.
theaters, and it was 2 hours of just like
Just murder.
over. Yeah, just no
was too much-
stopping.
yeah, it was over.
I love the scene in the beginning where he fights the giant in the library with
yeah,
the
yeah.
books.
Oh, yep.
You just beat someone with books.
They literally found a dude that was like 8'5".
That's the only part of any John Wick I've ever seen was that scene.
Really?
Yeah, I
The
want to
first
see
movie
him.
is a goddamn action masterpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Dude, the stunts alone, only Keanu Reeves could have pulled that shit off. Like he's literally armbar guy and then blew off his head and then armbar the other guy. And blew
Bill
off
and
his
Ted
head.
3
That's
doesn't like
crazy.
Bill
Oh,
and
yeah,
Ted
you did
3
say
doesn't
that.
come out on the same day.
No, it should be.
It should.
A fucking
should.
hat trick of Keanu
Yeah,
Reeves.
exactly. That would be my favorite weekend. Be Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It'd be perfect.
Dude, all this talk is getting me scared now.
Are you worried?
I'm worried.
I'm just like getting sick by the second. I'm just being honest.
Me and my friend were talking about getting matching tattoos today because it's Friday the 13th. But a lot of the
13
tattoo
tattoos.
parlors are closed, and we didn't really want to have open wounds right now. But like our tattoo idea was to get like the chemical composition of COVID-19 tattooed on
That's
us.
hilarious.
And then
awesome.
under it says "sick tat."
Dude, that's brilliant.
It's a good
I would
tattoo.
go, I would
is
go
awesome.
get that tattoo.
That
with you.
is
That's
so
amazing.
amazing. Dude, I wish we had a tattoo parlor or person here in
Yeah,
this building.
that'd be great. Like on this podcast, I get tattooed.
Just-
We'd go viral.
Oh yeah, for sure. Getting tattooed.
be great.
What I talked about this a bit in the update, but do you think, because I don't know if you heard that because Fox News is hammering China so bad and they keep calling it the goddamn Chinese coronavirus, Chinese officials are clapping back, and I think this is going to be potentially what could spark some sort of apocalyptic war situation. If we're going to go full Christian,
Yeah.
biblical
If we're going that route,
apocalypse,
yeah.
we got the fucking famine that's been around. We got pestilence, horsemen 2. Then we get war. Pestilence causes war. Bam. And then death. The pale white horse. And if you really want to get biblical, which I am not, Trump is the Antichrist.
Fair.
100% the opposite
If it all lines
of
up.
Jesus.
You guys are from Colorado?
Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
Really?
Yeah, no,
no,
that's
For
smart.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
It's out high altitude, dry climate, and fucking not populated.
My favorite
Cold,
book
though.
is
Yeah,
the
but-
The Stand.
Not as cold though. It's like
But it's still
It's a
dry.
moderate
It's
cold.
dry.
yeah, it's dry. The stand. Oh,
yeah,
great.
The Stand
Yeah.
by Stephen King. And,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's literally the most topical book right now.
Oh yeah.
The book is literally about a virus that kills 98% of the human race, and there's 2% left. And the good people flock to Colorado,
Yeah.
and the bad people go to Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
I'm,
Desert dwellers.
I'm going with Colorado.
Colorado. Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm necessarily good, but
You made good choices.
Can
Go
we
to
still go
Colorado.
to Vegas every once in a while?
Vegas is good for a weekend.
Pepper's going to Vegas.
I think I might go to Vegas.
Everybody go to Vegas.
I grew up in Colorado. I don't want to do it anymore. Not even
fair.
for safety.
What is your
Not
guys'
even for
complaints about Colorado?
Or Canada.
It's the same as if you lived somewhere your whole. Like I
Yeah.
honestly do love Colorado. I think
I
it's
do,
beautiful.
too.
I think
It's
it's
fun.
great. But we were there 20 years. 19 years, 20 years. So it's like anybody's hometown really. But even then, when people
If you're
say
thinking about like the outdoorsiness and the like what people think of Colorado being Colorado. I think California is just a better version of Colorado. It's got everything Colorado has to offer except more because of the ocean.
Yeah, the ocean and the coldness.
I think the people are fitter in Colorado.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, I think you just have fitter people because it's colder.
Cold.
I do.
You got some fatties over there, dude.
You guys are the state with the least body fat percentage.
Really?
Yep, nationwide.
Yeah, but that's not fair because like there's only 9 million
Garon
people.
and Pepper from there, so that makes perfect sense.
I know,
There's only 9
we're over
million
here
people in
not
the state.
believing it. But
Well, I'm not saying it's fair. I'm just saying it's true.
fact.
Hey, you gotta take fat advice from an ex-fat.
Yeah,
current
it's
fat.
true. Hey, we
Okay,
get it.
Believe us.
I'm believing
So
you
okay,
guys.
Colorado.
Yeah, we're going. We're booking our tickets now.
I've been to Colorado one
would just say here
time,
would be-
and I have like the weirdest like Tinder date story because of my trip to Colorado.
What happened?
I went there on spring break with my friends, and 2 of my friends were in a relationship, and my other friend was single, as was I. And those 2 friends drove us from Tallahassee, Florida, to Atlanta to go to Colorado.
Yeah.
While we were in Colorado, the 2 people that drove us, flight got delayed to the next day. My other friend Daniel and I, we were still flying back on time. So we were going to be stuck in the Atlanta airport for a day until Matt and Carrie came back to drive us home to Tallahassee.
Right.
So we're like, we're broke. I really don't want to sleep in the Atlanta airport for a night. I don't want to do that.
Right.
So Daniel and I decided that we were going to text every single one of our Tinder matches in Tallahassee to see if one girl was awesome enough to drive from Tallahassee, Florida to Atlanta, Georgia, pick us up at the airport, and bring us back to Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh my God.
Let's break some stuff down here.
Yes, please.
The distance from Tallahassee to
At
Atlanta,
least a 6-hour drive.
5-hour drive.
Yeah.
5-hour drive.
That's
Our plane lands at 10 o'clock at night. So at best, we're getting home at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
right.
So this is 10 hours of driving in one day
Yeah.
for this girl.
for this girl.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got a lot of no's before we got a yes.
Obviously, I can't believe you got a
Got a
yes.
yes?
You got a
Katie
yes.
was down.
Down Katie. That's
Katie-
the name of the movie.
Katie-
We have to make
You
it
don't know her
right.
last name?
Was
do you know
down.
do you know Katie's last name?
I don't remember.
Of course not.
I don't remember.
What Katie
Sleep
look
with
like?
Katie?
Was she a little on the weird side?
Oh, she's a little on the weird side, but cute. No one was like, man, that girl's a troll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good looking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Enough. Yeah. Cool. Good enough. Cool.
So we would always like phrase the question, the ask, when we finally got to the point where we felt like because we didn't open up and be like, hey, can you pick us up from the Atlanta airport?
Right.
You can't do that. That's never gonna work.
That's not immediate now.
And have you ever been to the office? Can't do that one here.
No,
That's
no,
that
no.
one.
But eventually it got to the point where we'd be like, hey, are you doing anything Friday?
Oh my God.
And we would ask that, and they'd say, no, wow, what's up? And I was like, well, I'd explain the situation, like, no, not doing that.
Damn, that's a lot of work.
Dude, how many people did you go through before you
yeah.
got to Katie?
I think like 7. Katie was like the 8th
that's-
person
that's
for me.
That's actually not that bad.
That's
not
a lot.
that
I was
bad at all.
thinking like
But
27.
still, 7 though of that conversation where you're like
That's-
starting conversation,
yeah, no,
haven't
yeah, for
talked
sure.
to you. Oh
Haven't
my
talked
God,
to him,
what's
yeah.
up? How's it going? What's your
Yep.
favorite color? Let's go.
So how did
Yeah.
she respond with the yes?
She said, are you serious? Yeah. Because obviously,
Okay.
yeah. And I was like,
yeah.
yes, I actually am serious and
Right.
about this. And me and Daniel are more than happy. Because remember, it's not just me
Yeah.
asking
When
for a
was
ride.
this, by the way? Was
Like,
this a while ago or was
this
recently?
is, I would have been 23.
Okay.
So 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
Now I'm 28, guys.
You did it. You did it.
I was gonna ask you how old you were. So never mind. Anyways.
And yeah, Katie was down, and when we found out she was down, Daniel was like, "This woman is an axe murderer," like for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You're about
Well,
to
okay,
die.
well, how did she say that she was down? That's what I want to know.
Okay.
Like,
so basically, she was like, when I told her that, yeah, we're serious, and she goes, like, for real, and I was like, yeah, I know it's like outlandish, but like,
Oh, shit.
if this is something you can do, Daniel and I would really appreciate it, and whatnot.
yeah.
And she was like, I'll do it. And I was like, For real?
real?
Daniel and I completely went to Atlanta, our flight back to Atlanta, expecting
there's no way.
because literally from the flight from Colorado
This is the coolest thing I've ever heard.
to Atlanta would be pretty much her drive anyway.
Yeah,
like
no,
at
it
least
would, yeah.
like three-fourths of that
Yeah,
drive.
most of it, yeah.
So we were expecting to Atlanta, and this girl's just fucking with us.
Right, yeah.
We get to Atlanta, and we're like, we're here, and she goes, I'm 20 minutes away.
Wow.
Yeah. And Daniel was like, "Yep, she's gonna kill us." And I was like, I don't think she's gonna kill us. I think she's definitely lonely,
Probably has a lot of cats.
but not murdery.
Yeah.
So I get in the car, and she's all like smiling and happy. And Daniel does this thing where he goes right to sleep.
Oh, wow.
Daniel's not contributing to this in any way.
Wow.
You were the sole entertainment
You had
of this
to talk
Katie.
to her
who
to-
picked you
It's
up.
probably a good thing.
Honestly, that's a great date. Just like sitting in a car with someone, talking about life, what they're into,
Perfect.
like good like road trip stories, stuff you can talk about, and you can sustain that.
That's insane.
Without anything. Like it's just like, we don't need a bar. We don't need to go to like this event. You can just sit there and like talk to a person.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is nice, but like I think that's really hard to do like out here. I mean, obviously I wouldn't like Bumble message someone, but hey, do you want to get in my car and go? We just go until we
Santa
can't
Barbara
go
for the
anymore.
Right.
But like the idea of like a date where you can just like sit and talk to someone, it's hard to come by. So I did appreciate it. She did hit a raccoon. Like there was
poor trash panda.
that was the unfortunate after that day. And we got home at 4:00 in the morning.
Okay.
We didn't kiss or anything like that, but I asked her what she was doing over the weekend, and I took her to go see the Disney live adaptation of Cinderella, starring Kate Blanchett.
Wow. Did she enjoy that?
Did she? Yeah.
Was that her recommendation?
No, that was actually my suggestion. I was like, let's go see this. I mean, I figured we spent 5 hours talking to each other. We can spend 2 hours not talking to each other now,
Right.
watching
Yeah, for
this
sure.
movie.
And how'd that go?
How did
was
that end?
So we got into a sexual relationship for a
Nice.
couple weeks.
Nice.
But then she was definitely
Crazy.
yeah, for sure. Like it's obvious that there's gonna be something a little bit off. She's a show upper.
What do you mean?
Like you'll be at home and then you wake up and she's on your couch.
The fuck
Oh
up?
my god.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, your roommate let me in. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to talk to Bert later.
Can't just be letting stray bitches into the
No,
house.
dude. Especially with the corona.
Do you not know who
That's
I
pretty
am?
insane. Other than being a show upper and the fact that she drove 5 hours to pick you up and 5 hours back, like what was some other crazy attributes? Like, did she really get
She's the loudest person to this day that I have ever had
that
sex with.
Oh wow! Oh, you mean okay? So while you're having
during.
sex, I was saying it's like my girlfriend, obviously a Katie,
Yeah.
quite a loud talker,
No.
but not in the bedroom. So are you saying this girl like was a scream fucker?
Yes.
That's terrifying.
Like she should start a metal band.
Yet your roommate's still like.
I think that's almost indicative of being crazy as shit too. The craziest girl that one of my best friends from Ohio dated, like when we were roommates, like dude, it was like I was like, are you raping her in there? I was like, bro, you gotta fucking tell her to calm down.
Yeah.
We have neighbors.
Down.
Yeah.
Down. But that was it, huh? That was.
There's like I don't know, like I don't know when because for one thing it doesn't seem real to me because I've felt really good inside a vagina, like it feels nice inside of a vagina.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Good
but
time.
I've never been like I need to scream. this pussy's you scream, I scream,
yeah,
we
yeah.
all scream for ice cream, but not
No,
vagina.
yeah. No, I get it.
If I
makes sense.
screamed, she'd be freaked out too.
Oh, if you're just
Yeah,
this
yeah,
caveman
literally.
screaming.
Yeah.
No, perfect.
So it's like if golden rule, like don't do anything you wouldn't want done to you. I think that applies to having
fair.
sex,
That's
and
fair.
like if you're gonna banshee it, then
Yeah.
like you.
Damn, banshee it is how you describe
Yeah.
what she
No,
was
it's
doing.
good. It's
Wow.
banshee.
My
Wow.
roommates all had complaints. I lived with
Wow.
3 dudes at the time, and they
But
were
you're-
like,
Usually dudes are pretty chill.
"We
about
can
Yeah.
hear her outside with the door closed."
But they let
Dude.
her in?
What?
They let her be a show up?
They did let her be a show up.
Yeah,
Why
see,
did they do
that's-
that? I would have been like, bitch, he's gone.
bad
He's not
for
here.
Bert thought
Damn.
it was funny to just like let me wake up and see her on the
He's
couch.
like, hey, yeah, he's here waiting for you.
Did you ever
Okay.
like shush her? Like go shh.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't really?
Cover the
Let it
mouth. Make
happen?
her suck on your fingers.
I think only in one instance. I think it was it public? It was where we had to be quiet. Did I like shh? Like literally, I felt so fucking right. You're literally just
You'll feel that way for sure in that moment. Yeah.
Can I tell one more story where I struck out?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
please.
Yeah, because like I'm telling a lot of success stories.
This is a rare story.
I need to tell you guys about the pizza girl.
Oh, a pizza girl.
A pizza girl.
How much time do we?
We are at. We got 5-6 minutes. Is that
Cool.
about it?
Yeah,
That's cool. So this girl in her bio on Tinder. This is the same year between this road trip story and the pizza girl.
Hell of a year.
She had in her bio that she loved pizza and whatnot.
Okay.
So I'm like, we should hang out and eat pizza.
Yeah.
Solid opener.
She was down. She was like, meet me at my apartment. I like the Meat Lovers pizza. And
That sounds like an Indian.
I'll get the exactly. So I show up, I'm dressed nice. We're at her like pool area in the apartment complex.
Yeah.
And show up with the pizza. We're talking, it's a really nice conversation. We're hanging out, and she goes, "Oh, where'd you park?" And I was like, "I parked at blah 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 blah." And she goes, "Oh, blah 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 is a towaway zone." And I was like, "Oh shit, I better move my car." And I left her with the pizza. And I went to move my car. I come back, girl gone, pizza gone.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Just dipped?
Yep, just dipped. I checked like Tinder. I am unmatched on Tinder.
Wow.
I have no way of contacting this person. So I call my friend Mike, who lives out in LA. He's like a really good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And he goes, "This definitely wasn't the first time. She has done this before."
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. So I got hustled. I'm willing to take the L if the L is a
But
pizza.
that's a good move.
Yeah.
That's a good move.
Yeah, exactly. Like she had this down to a science.
Yeah.
Because like
Were you just like,
Oh, yeah. That's genius, by the way. Where'd you park?
Yeah.
Where'd you park?
Oh, that's a toy zone. And how are you going to question it? You got to go back and check.
She
Oh, is it?
lives there. She should know.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
but she lives there, so she was gone. So like, was that even her place?
Now,
Or were you
okay.
just gonna stand
Let's
there
just
waiting for your
say,
pizza.
hypothetically speaking, you Ubered there.
Oh, damn.
Right? Like,
she would
what's
have been
her
very
game plan,
confused.
right?
Yeah,
Like, goddamn.
I don't know
Did
what she would
ask-
do.
Did she ask you though beforehand
If
you have
I
a car?
ever show up at a place with a pizza, I Ubered there
Uber
from now on. Yeah. Thank you, Travis. I'm taking all my Tinder
Wait,
advice
so you
from
went
Travis.
to her place. You were at her place.
I was at her apartment complex. I don't know where her apartment was. She had me meet at the pool in the apartment complex.
Right.
But here's where it gets interesting. Because Mike was like, you need to find her Facebook and message her. Don't be mad.
Right.
Like, don't come off aggro.
like, hey.
Take the L on the pizza.
Yeah.
But just like ask if like this is a thing that she does.
Yeah.
Like, just
Right,
like,
right.
yeah. So
should have her on the
I
podcast.
find her Facebook. It took me a minute. Because all you have on Tinder is a first name.
Yeah, if you deep creep, though.
Yeah. But I've seen both seasons of You.
You know what's up.
Yeah. And I found her and messaged her. I was like, hey, I'm not mad. I got hustled and it's cool. I was just like wondering if like this is like a thing that like girls are doing now. I should like watch
that
out
free
for.
pizza, yeah.
And she goes, listen, you were the fourth person today.
Today?
Today.
Wow.
She was visiting Tallahassee from Alabama, staying with her boyfriend and his roommates. And she got 2 pizzas, Chinese food, and wings.
Wow.
For her and
That
her
is-
boyfriend
Her
and their
boyfriend?
roommates.
The
Like,
power of pussy.
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Dude,
her
that's
boyfriend pimped her out for
incredible.
food.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but she didn't really have to do much.
No, she
What
didn't.
kind of psychopath is she dating that's like, listen, sweetie,
We're
Get on.
hungry.
Hey,
Tinder.
we all joke.
We're someone from
but
Alabama.
in about
obviously.
a week, when we have no money,
oh, yeah, yeah.
She said
true.
though,
She's a
and this is the
genius.
nicest thing anyone said to me.
Yeah.
Nicest thing anyone said to me.
Okay.
She said, you were the only one I felt bad about.
See, even your L's aren't L's. That was adorable.
bullshit. She even replied back.
We're still Facebook friends to this day.
Amazing. Only Gordon Jackson. Only Gordon. Wow.
Oh, you're amazing.
Baby,